Well, you get up in the morning with great plans to just go hell's bells because you're feeling about 60% better than what you have been, and then old Blue won't start. Problems that I have with old Blue is, now you got 250,000 miles on the vehicle. My distributor is a little bit worn out, just enough that the rotor and the cap, the arc is too far away, so it creates a little bit of oxidized buildup from the sparks going across, and about every 3,000 or 4,000 miles I've got to pop the cap off, clean the contacts, and throw the contacts and throw the cap back on and see if she'll start. That's typically what the problem is. That and my fuel injectors get grumpy. And I've rebuilt the throttle body, but with the fuel injectors, all I have to do is just take the snorkel off of the air cleaner over on the fender, which, let's see, you can't see, hang on, you see this hole right here. Just pull that snorkel off, and that's where I get in there, and let me tilt this back up just a little. Spray a little bit of starting fluid, and then it usually fires off. I tried that, it didn't work. So I'll fast forward through this part where I'm getting the cap off, and then I'll show you guys the oxidization on the inside of the cap. Then we're going to try to get our day started, because it's kind of an exciting day as far as the 7117 goes. So we're going to go and fast forward. See you in a minute. That figures. I dropped the screw. Grab that one out so I don't drop it. Anyway, if you guys look down inside here, each of those contacts, they just get a little bit of oxidization on them. So I've just got to go through and clean that off. I'll do that with my Dremel, little wire brush. Then we'll throw it back on. See if old Blue will start. See you in a minute. Alright gang, it wasn't any sense in you guys sitting there watching me put everything back together. All I did was just filed the ends of those contacts. I always get the brass contacts instead of the aluminum. They don't seem to degrade as quickly. So let's see if this sucker's going to start now. I'm confident enough I went ahead and threw the air cleaner on. There we go. You get these old vehicles, they won't die, but you sure do have to pay some attention to them. Alright, I'll see you guys out in the shop. It's aggravating. When you haven't been out in the shop for 3 weeks, people see that you're out in the shop, all bets are off. You try to lay a plan out and sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyway, I finally stepped up, got me a whiteboard. It's a magnetic whiteboard, and all these little guys here are magnetic. Got a bunch of colors, and these are going to help all of us with the fuel treatment log. So that's what that's for. That's why I picked that up. But yesterday I was feeling half decent, about 60%, give or take, and thanks to my stimulator, I got a call from a neighbor, or a friend of mine, Biggie Rat. Some of you have heard of him. And he was going to do an oil change on his diesel. Well, he's in his 70s, and I felt, you know, I was like, well, you know what, let me come out there and do it. But while I was out there, he's a Kohler guy, and he works primarily on the running board tractor Simplicities and Alice Chalmers. And I thought, I know that they make, that all of the Kohler engines that are in those tractors have an engine mounting plate. I'm going to see if he's got a spare. So Sean, that is the real deal right there. Instead of fighting it like I have been, I had a chance to kick back and relax and get my neck straightened out, and it got my brain to working. I started searching on the internet, and this plate will mount that engine very, very securely. You can see It's really, really thick. It's over an 1/8 inch thick. It's almost a 1/4 inch. Real heavy piece of steel. It's about 7-8 pounds of steel there. So that's the ticket. It's already drilled to mount. It mounts this way, mounts that way. The tractor's front to back. It'll bolt right down to the frame, and then the engine will bolt directly to the plate at the right height for us to get that engine in finally. But unfortunately, as it has always been, when I'm down and out and then the doors finally open, I get called away, and I have to apologize. Yes, there are priorities on getting these 2 tractors done for Sean, and I've kind of got an obligation to the people that I've been helping out for years, and that's where I'm at now. I've got a neighbor, Smitty. I've worked on a lot of his stuff. That pressure washer was his. Well, I guess I can sit down and let you guys actually see me while I'm talking. You can hear the truck running out there. I'm getting ready to take off. His daughter, her car window went down and would not come back up, and it's an electric window. I'm just going to pull the door panel off and jump it, put that window. That's all he wants, just to have the window all the way up for the winter time. So you're going to bring it out, and I'm going to take care of that for him. Unless it's an easy fix with the switch. But at any rate, that's what's going on. I got to run out and do that. It is noon on Friday, November 3rd, a day that I had totally and completely planned on working on Sean's tractor. As long as I take it easy today, I may still be able to get out here and do something with it. So you guys saw I woke up, or I got out, and I had trouble getting old Blue started and had to go through all that. It's just, there's always something that comes up. And then Dale came by. He's got his daughter's or his granddaughter's vehicle that needs new headlights in it. He wants me to put headlights in. Just people see these doors open, or they see my truck out here, they come out of the woodwork. But I guess that's a good thing. You know, people count on me. And I get a lot of calls from the neighbors when they don't see me out at the shop, making sure that I'm okay, that I don't need anything. I get food made for me. It's all good. But I am feeling better. Like I say, I'm about 60%. I'm doing everything I can to keep from moving my head around, up, down, back, forward, and whatnot. Just to let it continue healing while I'm working. Make sure I don't strain anything. But at any rate, that's enough of that. If this is the end of the video, you guys will know it, because there won't be anything after I'm done talking. If you would please slam that thumbs up button for me. I am finally feeling better. I guess I just needed to take that week off and do absolutely nothing, which kills me. Just absolutely kills me. I hate it. But I do need to learn to not overdo like I did. I've got there. I don't know if you guys saw the fuzz on there or not, but we're moving forward, okay? Hang tight. If I do get back and get on this, you'll see. If not, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's Zippo. Catch you later.